host of the Gridiron.
Now the Giants, they added quite a few guys, right? Quite a few guys to their the coaching staff and all that. I mean, it happens every year. Every year, it's not like the Giants lost some guys. It's like, oh my God, we're all jumping ship, right? Right? No, it happens at every team. Oh yeah. Guys come and go. It's the nature of the beast, right? But the Giants, one thing I was a little shocked about, and not exactly sure what's happening, was, let's see, is it here? Yep. Yeah, Brian Daboll's son leaves New York Giants to pursue other avenues. Interesting. It's like he brought him here, right? And now his son's leaving. I want pursuing other avenues. I kind of wonder, is there other avenues in the football world, or he's just like, nah, screw this, man. I'm doing something else. But I saw that. I'm like, wow, his son's leaving too, huh? But I think it was a little excited about that was Mr. Brown, right? I mean, he's kind of like a little bit of a Swiss Army knife here, right? I mean, he's a Patriot Hall of Famer, right? He's not going to be an NFL Hall of Famer, but a Patriot Hall of Famer, right? He's won 3 Super Bowls with the Patriots, right? Did a lot of things. And this is one of those things. I'm going to read this. I mean, it's one article. I think it's in this one article. This is what they tell you. When you pick off a pass, right? Not so much it would have iced the game or whatever like that or something like that. But sometimes when you pick off a pass, and you got a chance maybe to almost eliminate the other team by just taking a knee, right? You do it. Because the one game, Mr. Brown, they played against the Chargers. The Chargers were winning by 8 points. Toward the end of the game, right? Brady threw, I think he said it was his 3rd interception in the day, right? Guy got the ball, intercepted the ball, started to return the ball, right? Troy Brown, we're going to be talking about it in a second, ripped the ball out of the dude's arm. It was a fumble, and the Patriots recovered it. Patriots got the ball back. They were down by 8. They marched down the field, got a touchdown. And then they got what? Yep, they got the 2-point conversion, right? When they did what? Yep, they tied the game up. Then what did they do? They won it in overtime, right? And the Patriots went on to win the Super Bowl, right? And the guy just caught the ball, secured the ball, whatever, just took a knee or something like that, instead of trying to run around with it or whatever, took a knee, right? Gave the Chargers the ball, right? Maybe the Patriots don't score. Maybe the Chargers go to the Super Bowl, right? One of those things. But anyway, this is something they might be a little excited about here, right? Giants taking another step forward, finally trying to fix their offensive mess. Troy Brown is bringing the juice to New York. Now, as I said, I'll tell you what, Troy was like a Swiss Army knife. The guy did a lot of everything. He was never, he played defensive back. He played wide receiver. He returned kicks. He returned punts. He ran the ball. Guy did frickin' just about everything, right? Giants are in full on-demand control mode after back-to-back brutal seasons, and Brian Daboll knows his job is on the line. To help turn things around, the team is bringing in a familiar face from his New England days, Patriots Hall of Famer Troy Brown. Brown has been hired as an offensive assistant under the NFL Minority Coaching Fellowship, and while his exact role hasn't been specified, his experience in multiple facets of the game makes him a valuable addition to a Giants staff that could use all the help it can get. You got that right, brother. Brown's playing career is the stuff of legend. He was a Swiss Army knife for Bill Belichick's dynasty, served as a wide receiver, a punt returner, and even a defensive back when needed. His coaching career has been just as versatile. He's worked with running backs, wide receivers, returners during his time with the Patriots. That kind of experience is exactly what the struggling Giants offense needs. Daboll has been reshuffling his coaching staff this offseason, adding Chad Hall as an assistant quarterback coach and now bringing in Brown. With the Giants finishing near the bottom of the league in offensive production, it's clear they need fresh ideas and better play development. You got that right. Oh, my goodness. Brown's expertise, especially with receivers and special teams, could provide a much-needed spark. Troy Brown could be a game changer. Brown isn't just a former player with a name recognition. He's a proven developer of talent. During his time in New England, he helped Gunnar Olszewski, right, become a first-team All-Pro punt returner in 2020. And, Lord knows what he would have done for us last year, but the frickin' dude got injured. It was his groin, I think it was, and he's out the whole season. Anyway, he worked with Patriots running backs in 2020, helping Damian Harris and Sony Michel combine for 1,140 rushing yards, and then transitioned to be coaching the wide receivers in 2021. There's not much this guy don't know. Giants need help in all these areas. You got that right. The receiver room, outside of rookie standout Malik Neighbors, struggled to create separation and make plays. And with the Giants' backfield figuring itself out, Brown's experience coaching running backs could be an underrated asset. Another area where Brown could make an impact, the slot receiver position. You got that right. During his playing days, he was Tom Brady's go-to weapon underneath, setting the blueprint for future Patriots slot receivers like Wes Welker and Julian Edelman. If anyone can help Wan'Dale Robinson take a step forward, it's Brown. Now, I said, Wan'Dale had a phenomenal season, right? I mean, for the most part, he stayed healthy, but his yards per reception were just very low. Very low. We really need to get that up there. At the end of the day, this is a smart hire by Daboll. Giants desperately need to get more out of their offensive personnel, and Brown's history of getting the most out of his players' talent should help. Whether or not it's enough to save Daboll's job remains to be seen, but at least the team is finally making moves to fix its many issues. Many issues. All right, here we go. Giants and Patriots Hall of Famer, who's a Brian Daboll favorite. Brown, who won 3 Super Bowls as a wide receiver, kick returner, and defensive back for Patriots, will be an offensive assistant as part of, once again, the NFL Minority Coaching Fellowship, which is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic idea. Love it. Great. Get more people involved. It's fantastic. Let's see. Daboll's affinity with Brown dates back to former days as wide receivers coach in New England from 2002 to 2006. Those were some of Brown's most prolific seasons, and also a time when he showed off his versatility by splitting time between offense and defense. I mean, it was funny because, I think it was number 80, seeing a guy like in the defensive secondary, like a cornerback at like number 80. It was just kind of odd. Experience in all 3 phases of football helped Brown begin his coaching career overseeing multiple position groups for the Patriots. His range of knowledge should be useful in multiple ways to help the Giants, the rebuilding Giants team. All right, here we go. Is that okay? Well, I mean, he was the first in a long line of intelligent and productive slot receivers who became the go-to targets for Tom Brady. Brown also was a dangerous punt returner whose 55-yard touchdown against the Steelers in the 2001 AFC Championship game helped the Patriots book their first of what to be 9 Super Bowl appearances during the Belichick-Brady era. Let's see here. All right. Yep. Is that it? Yep. 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 It must have been another article I was reading then. Yeah. I know. I saw it someplace. About when he pulled the 2001, the 2000 champion, well, already glittering career when Brown played cornerback and snatched 3 interceptions in 2004. Yeah, so, but so a lot of things you can do. A lot of things you can do. Similar help will be available to the Giants wideouts after Brown spent 3 seasons coaching receivers at Gillette Stadium. He helped 6th-round pick Douglas, a slot receiver in the Brown mold, break a team record during his debut campaign in 2023. Brown's influence could revive Giants slot pass catcher Wan'Dale Robinson, who's posted mediocre numbers. Right? Daboll needs more from Robinson to prevent defense from doubling alpha target Malik Neighbors. Absolutely. Whatever role Brown has with the Giants should also extend it to special teams. After the 53-year-old was a kick return coach for all 4 seasons on the Patriots staff. Brown's coaching helped Gunnar Olszewski earned All-Pro honors as a punt return in 2020. Olszewski hasn't made the grade with the Giants, but last season, he did pretty good 2 years ago, but this past season he got injured. Right? But the team may feel different about free agent Emir Smith-Marset after he played the 100-yard kickoff return against the Colts. Brown will add a voice of authority at as many as 4 key positions. His history of playing on both sides of the ball could also make the Giants more appealing landing spot for the 2025 NFL Draft Class star Travis Hunter. The cornerback and wide receiver makes sense as a target for the Giants with the 3rd overall pick. Brown's influence extending that far is probably a stretch, but his presence at least gives Daboll another friendly face on the staff ahead of a pivotal season. And Brian Daboll needs his allies, absolutely. Daboll is on a warning from team president John Mara to finally get things right after just 9 wins across the last 2 seasons. Reshuffling his staff is a logical response for a head coach under this much pressure. Brown is a coach who knows how Daboll works, but he's not the only familiar face added to the coaching brain trust. Giants also hired Chad Hall as an assistant quarterback coach, a move that might have implications for any pursuit of Los Angeles Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford.